Hey, what's up? Welcome to a new episode of Is It My Team or Do I Suck? Today's contestant, Halsty. Halsty is a Bastion player. He's currently sitting in Diamond 2 and he says, I legit carried my team of NPCs just to barely lose. This is actually top 500 Bastion gameplay right here, and I have no idea what I could have done differently to win this game. This would have been an easy dub if my teammates had more than 2 brain cells. Okay, dude, I see. I dare you to prove me wrong. You seem very confident. I will gladly prove you wrong. Okay, you get the concept of high ground. That's a plus. Wow, good job. And you're playing, average Bastion gameplay. The thing with Bastion is really good against Rhine comps. Actually, you can help out your Rhine a ton by just bursting down the enemy Rhine. I think you're using your turret form pretty well. You're applying cover very well. That aim, though, could need some work. Let's see. I don't mind the turret form to wake up the Rhine here. Maybe you could have waited for your Ana to... Okay. Listen here. Okay, you got the kill, barely, but like, what I'm gonna say is, dude, like, you're missing a lot of kills because you're kind of shaky with your aim. Like, right there, this is a free... I know it's kind of hard to see because the Ana is, like, hiding behind your Reinhardt, but you should have killed him earlier. It's good that you still got him and he would have probably still died. You seem indecisive. Right now you're staring at a wall. Okay, one ult. That's fine. Safe ult position. Let's see it. The Ana literally did not react. They're not reacting. Okay, I mean, so far, honestly, you're doing pretty well. I think if you play safe like this, you should win. I'm not gonna lie. Now you jump into...
Kiss me on my hot mouth.
Okay, I mean... Listen, I know you're like kill thirsty and honestly, it was good tracking and you got kills. But, I mean, that's a suicide mission, right? Like, your Rhine would have probably been fine. He's still full HP. I don't think he would have died, right? So if you live here, it's good. But, like, if you kill 2, like you just did, and then you die late, they are respawning right here. So they will get a free push, is what I think we're going to see here, right? At least you're back with the team. And I'm going to be honest, your Rhine is playing very aggressively. You did nothing that fight, though. Yeah, your team carried you. You did absolutely nothing. You literally provided 0 damage here. Let's count the damage. Okay, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. You did damage. That's 24 damage. You did 24 damage. Now I think the rest of the damage coming in is going to be by your team. Yeah. Okay, so you did a whole 24 damage, but you're the one carrying? Alright. I get that the Rhine is low here. I think your focus should instantly swap to the Genji. If a Genji blades, you want to force his deflect right away and that way you can kill him, right? Yeah, I get there was a good chance this Rhine dies, but let's assume the Rhine dies for a second. This Genji still has blade, right? And he can still kill your team. Instead, you swap damage over to the easy target, the Bastion, right? And even when the Genji is in your face, you don't even react to it. And then you miss. You miss. You could have killed him there. That was, not the perfect tracking a Grandmaster Bastion would have. So, I mean, overall, their team used a lot of ults. They should have kept that. That's just how the game works, They were pretty far already. Alright.
What are you aiming at?
Okay, my man is shooting ghosts, but you have ult. You pick the easy target, the Ana, because she doesn't react. Doesn't work this time. And you're just kind of one of those guys that shoot the tank, right? Like, it's not a bad choice. Okay, got a kill. But I mean, again, let's look at what you did this fight, right? You're saying you're carrying. But like, you get no one with the ult. Then you shoot the Rhine that doesn't even die. You turn around for a deflecting Genji. You do nothing with it. During all this time, you could have already shot someone else. And then you get a kill, but like after your team dies. But there wasn't really that much on your team. Like, yeah, your Rhine did get shattered. 2 of your teammates were occupied with a Genji at in the back. And those 2 teammates did kill the Genji, right? Like, they did kill him. But like, you didn't really do much of anything here. So until you're back, which is right now, you can't blame your team for dying. In fact, your team actually carried you. Right here. They just won the fight without you again. You provided 0 value this fight. Like, yeah, okay. You get the last kills. The fight is over, right? You're getting the damage in, you're getting the elims, and then you press tab and you're like, look, I have gold damage. If you want to figure out if you're carrying or not, it's super important to figure out, are you the person that dies first, or are you the person that dies last? Both of those are bad, right? If you're the one
Huh?
What did I just watch? So you over peek. You can even hear your Symmetra in the back going, fall back, fall back. Oh, it's Anna. Yeah, Anna is like, holy shit. These guys are fucking dumb. And I agree, Anna. You're right. See, the Anna should be the GM player. I get it. Your tank is also in, but let's see who dies here. Fall back and regroup. So you see your Ryan already being super high pressure, right? He has to run back. Hopefully he survives. And you decide to re-pick. Like 3 people. And instead of focusing on one target, you shoot all of them for like 1 damage and then... Awareness, my guy, okay? I hate players like you that go,
Hey, my support is not healing me. I'm gonna shoot them.
like you're shooting your support. Why is your healer not healing you? Because your Ryan is 1 HP about to die. You're not taking any damage right now, right? At least for a second. If you're really worried about dying, you can chill in the corner. I get it, it's frustrating, but like you peaked while your team was falling back, trying really hard to stay alive. You're the guy where they call for retreat and you run in. That's not how you play the game. And here we are. We're back in a 4 versus 5 scenario where you're the only one dead and your team has to hold it back. It's the last fight because you overcommitted. Your Ryan overcommitted too, okay? Not saying he didn't. And they could have also healed you instead of the Ryan, but it's both of you. You're both kind of dumb. And they're gonna capture because of you. Let's see if you get a flank kill here. Okay, so you use the mine to jump in and go aggressive. Really risky, but it worked out, so I'm not gonna complain. It was a good pick. It was a good pick. Popping off. Ding, ding, ding. Let's see if you clean up here. Okay. Good, good. As long as you don't die right now, you're fine. I take that back. Like, there's no reason for you to push up more. Like, I get that your Ryan is playing pretty aggressively, but you have to be aware of where they are. In fact, you even saw the soldier run back. You can even still hear him now. And you're a Bastion, right? As another DPS, if you're like a Hanzo or a Genji, like you can at least get out, right? Like you can dash to here or run back. But you're sitting in the open, so the soldier is like, hey, what is this idiot doing? You just won that fight, and like at least your team is getting card pushing. You just got blown up. Think of this as 2 separate fights. You won the first fight for your team. You got the intro pick, you did okay. You did pretty well, okay? That's fight number 1. And then the fight was over, and then you die. Which is the second fight. They have to touch. And your team won that fight 4v5. Meanwhile, you're a spectator. You're like me right now. You're not doing anything, you're just pressing W. You're AFK. Okay. So a lot of ults, shatter, trance, rally from the other team. It's a fest, and you're sitting there and shooting the window. Bro, if you want to carry your team, you know, you can't just sit back and hope that your team carries you. Because that's what you're doing. Right, you use a turret for him, and I get there's a Junkrat here, right? You need to look for him. But like... See, you realize you don't have aim, so you just give up. And you just shoot the window. See, if that junk is smart, he doesn't peek you at all. He stays in that exact corner and just shoots mines down. Like, he actually peeked you a bunch, and with better aim, you could have maybe killed him. But like, bro, you're still sitting here. Okay, now you're ulting. But your team is dead. It doesn't matter if you get kills late. You're the last alive. And now you're gonna stagger again. Watch. They're coming for you. They're coming. Ooh, got out. Okay, you got out. Alright. Going main, walking in, and this is what I like to see, right? Like, you're putting a ton of pressure on the front line, and this is good positioning, and you're actually doing something, right? Like, that was a fight where you did a lot. Like, your team is probably gonna win that, and then you... I don't know why you walked to the medkit. You're full HP, man. You're full HP. You don't even realize you're getting healed until you're on the medkit, and then you're like, oh. I get it's diamond, and you can't rely on your healers as much, but sometimes you gotta trust them, right? Like, trust your supports. Keep up the pressure. Yeah, stay behind your Ryan. If your Ryan has shield up, yo, you could definitely use turret right now. Like, if your Ryan walks in here with a shield, why not turret right now? And now you're playing super far back. What are you scared of? Oh, you're doing the funny. Well, see, if you're doing the funny late and your team dies, it's because they have more pressure on your shield, because their junk is actually helping them, right? Their junk is just spamming your Ryan, and you're sitting there and doing nothing. Alright, another Bastion ult. By the way, what I realized, you very often start the fight out with Bastion ult. Like, you can, don't get me wrong. But like, sometimes it's good to like put pressure on them, and when you realize they have to run back, then you can put the Bastion ult behind them, right? And either force them to run into the ult, or force them to like die to your Reinhardt, right? Like, I don't think it's the best ult to initiate with. And you still are so set on, like, you probably saw this in like a Bastion highlight video and you want to do it too. Let's see if it works. Who would have thought, guys? Okay, you got nanoed. You would have died. That would have been a feat, okay? Like, the thing is, if you do that while your team is already fighting, bro, you're late in the fight, right? Like, I don't see a point of that working unless you want to come back if you're like late and you need to join the fight fast. Or as a surprise. But like, it wasn't a surprise. Like, they're like, oh, where's the Bastion? And then you hear a loud boom. And the Diana's like, what is this idiot doing? And you get slapped. I like your mindset really good. I can tell you're Bastion main. You play Bastion a lot. Okay, so Bastion doesn't have a lot of spread on his primary fire. He's kind of like Soldier in that sense. Like, I think you need to work on your aim when you're out of turret form. I know the turret form aim is a bit more forgiving, but like, this should be a free kill for you, man. Actually, top 500 Bastion gameplay. Nope. Have you watched Bastion main? He kills 5 of those every single minute of his life. Yeah, you won the fight. Good. Wasn't because of you, okay? Look who's carrying. It's your Torp. Your Torp ulted the entire point. Your Ana antied that tank. Your Rhine is going ham. And your Torp ulted the entire Kiriko ult. You're getting carried, man. Like, yeah, you got the last hit on both of those, but you didn't actually do anything, okay? You're like that guy that gobbles up the last HP for a kill. And then you're like, look, mom, I have golden limbs. They have a lot of spam. They have Bastion 2 with a Mercy, right? You have a Zenyatta instead. It's like, it's about the same damage because you can discord that tank, right? You see that shield is going down and you're standing still, man. You saw your Ryan's shield break in HD. He's right in front of you. And then you're like... You're just sitting there like an AI, man. Okay, you see they turret hit. And you're peeking again without a shield, which was risky, but you get the kill. Nice. Your Rhine is going ham. Your Rhine is doing a lot, and you're doing a lot. That was good. Nice. You should clean up here, right? Like, unless you have Papega aim, which that's good enough. Like, that's fine. I don't know what that Mercy on the enemy team is doing. She's just sightseeing, I guess. Okay. You have a Shatter and you have a Nano. They're coming up on ults though. They're probably gonna have Ram ult in a second. This is a risky fight, but like, you can carry this. Like, your angle is really bad. Your angle is really poor. Like, imagine the tank shoots right from this corner, you can't hit him. Whereas if you stood on this side, at least, you can still benefit from the shield and you can shoot them right now. Or you can try to go for a bit of a riskier play and flank right. Or go close left, right? Go into the window. Remember, like, they don't have Junkrat anymore. So you can definitely play in here and burst someone down, right? But, like, I don't like your positioning. I don't like how the way you're starting the fight out. So you see the Soldier on the left and you immediately assume he's gonna jump down, but he didn't. Your Lucio goes there too, but like, you're wasting time. Bro, your Rhine is being bombarded right now by a Bastion and a Ramatra. He's not gonna live for long. And they can shoot him for free because you're not there, because you walked all the way back for someone who doesn't exist, a ghost. And then you ult again. During that cast time, you are super vulnerable, right? You have nothing to defend yourself. In this case, it's fine because you're safe, but your team also is super vulnerable, right? So if you don't land this very well here, your team can easily die. And they did die. You got nanoed. And slept. And that's it. Well, Halsty. I am gonna bring up your qualities first. You are very versatile on Bastion in the sense that you understand his abilities. You're pretty good at using the turret form. You are pretty good with your focus fire, and you're pretty good with using your bomb, okay? What you're not good at is general positioning and decision making. Oftentimes, running around in places where you shouldn't be. You need to keep in mind that you're a DPS that's really vulnerable, you're really slow, and you had a lot of fights where you were the reason you lost your team the fight. Because you either died too late or you died too early. You played a mediocre Bastion at best. I think your aiming could need improvement. You're not GM. And you're not definitely top 500 level. Get better? You suck. Until next time.